Hey everyone, it's Armor Gaming. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to Monster Legends. Welcome to an exclusive first look at the brand new corrupted monster that is available for free in the Legends Pass of Season 3, YAOGUAI WANGZHOU. This monster is pretty darn cool. Let me tell you that he's one of the better free-to-play Legends Pass monsters that we've seen. He also has a really cool monster design. Look at that animation. So let's see. In an army where every soldier looks and does the same, WANGZHOU had always wanted to stand out. Instead of duty, it was glory that mattered to him. Faye knew this, and also that whatever their differences, if she recruited Wang, the rest of the army would have to follow. She corrupted him, and in exchange, she made him promise he would put the entire Terracotta army at the Lord's service. Afterwards, YAOGUAI WANGZHOU would be free to seek his own glory, and that is why in the lore, after he did whatever he needed to do for the Lord, he went about his own way. Makes me wonder if he's somehow gonna betray the Lord in the future, or if something's gonna happen. Okay, because he's going his own way now. But with that being said, his ultimate for the army applies Mega Possession to all enemies, removes 100% of stamina from all enemies, decreases all enemies' maximum stamina, and applies Curse to all enemies. Talk about the ultimates of all ultimates. That is insane. You possess for 2 turns, stamina is down to 0. So in a situation where the enemy monsters are immune to possession, which a lot of the Season 3 monsters are immune to possession, their stamina is going to be drained, their stamina is cut in half, and then they get Curse. Curse will drain HP and stamina by 10% on the first turn, 20% on the second turn, and 40% on the next turn, but they also have their stamina decrease for 3 turns. So my goodness, that is crazy. Even if they have a stamina regen relic or a talent to recover stamina, that ultimate, when you get this ultimate, it is potentially a game changer. Love the ultimate. Let's talk about the trait right away. So the trait, at rank 0 you have Hardened. So all status effects have a 20% attack rate against it. At rank 1 you have Immune to trigger death, which includes death countdown and immediate death. Normally I would say this is whatever, but I will say that in this season we got the obscure talent Banishing Touch, which applies a 2-turn death countdown to your team. So you at least know that if the enemy is relying on winning with that talent, you are completely protected against it. It won't even land against you. And then at rank 3 you get a stamina leak at the start of the battle. So in a PvP scenario, typically there's a Megaton monster which will absorb the stamina leak. So yeah, that monster is going to be the one that gets stamina drained. But I will say that in a war scenario, this could be really useful. If there's no Megatons in play, all 3 enemy monsters are going to be hit with a stamina leak at the start of the battle. So that can be pretty good, especially when you pair up the skill set of this monster, which we will go into in a little bit. In terms of power, this monster has 7920, which is the lowest power stat of all corrupted monsters, tied with a couple others, right? Typically deniers, we have Cat, we have Leave, we have Pandakin, Faye, Goribuki, Jakugan, and Master Rat. So yeah, not an attacker by any means. The life stat is 89,273, which is right around average. It is tied with that of Equalaria, Ferrata, Kage, Minos, Royal Magus, and Wormhole. And the speech stat, it is slightly above average, tied with that of Neurofunk, Marley, and Cat, just for reference. So we mentioned a couple other deniers in there. So yeah, that's the monster. Let's take a look at the skills. So as always, there will be 2 parts. This video is going to be to rank 3, and then we'll do another video at rank 5. So let's get into the skills. We have Salute Your Emperor, which deals moderate metal damage to one enemy, 25 stamina, 0 cooldown. We have Metal and Terracotta, deals low metal damage to all enemies and applies stamina leak. I always love when your low 0 cooldown skill also does something, right? It's not just the AoE that deals low damage, it also applies something. So in this case, we have his stamina leak. Thirst for Glory deals moderate metal damage to one enemy and removes 50% of stamina from an enemy. It is also spammable, so you could always keep draining 50% of stamina from an enemy monster. We have Corrupted Warrior, deals moderate metal damage, applies Curse and Possession. Curse and Possession in 1, this is great. So if you consider a monster with full stamina at the start of the battle, right? This monster goes and does Possession and applies Curse. When the enemy monster goes, the Curse will take away 10% of HP and stamina. Alright, so they already lost 10%. The enemy monster is possessed, they are going to waste stamina attacking themselves. It's possible the AI recharges, but it's also possible they use some sort of AoE or some sort of single target attack against their own team. So that can be anywhere from like 20 to 40, 50 stamina. And then when the enemy monster goes again, the Curse is going to take away an extra 20%. So you have a guaranteed 30% stamina taken away, plus whatever skill they use to attack themselves, maybe even deny themselves. So I love a skill like this that does dots and Curse. We have Air Ming, which deals moderate metal damage to enemies, removes 100% of stamina, and applies Curse. So this is pretty cool because, again, you're doing 100% stamina drain plus the Curse. So if the enemies, assuming they don't have a stamina regen relic, and typically they will, but assuming they don't have a talent that can recover their stamina or a relic that can recover their stamina, they're going to have to recharge. But then when they go next in the turn order, Curse is going to take away 20% of that stamina they just recharged. So that's pretty cool. Don't forget, if you have this monster at rank 3, the stamina leak is also going to take away 15%. So you're looking at 35% stamina drain after they recharge. So that's pretty cool. You have the Emperor's Room, which deals low metal damage and applies possession. So you have your AoE possession and you have your AoE stamina drain and curse. We have Unwavering Discipline, which targets a single enemy and does 100% stamina drain plus possession to the enemy. So it's kind of like Corrupted Warrior, but you're replacing the curse with 100% stamina drain. We have Air Jing, which deals moderate metal damage, applies curse and stamina leak to all enemies. So in a single attack, you get the stamina leak and you get the curse. Definitely a skill you want to utilize when the enemy, when you don't have this monster rank 3 with that stamina leak status caster, or considering you are facing Megatons, right? Even if you do have this monster rank 3, maybe you go next in the turn order and go ahead and do the stamina drain. So this is one of those monsters that there's multiple ways to run them. Like, by no means is he an attacker, but in a world of Unrelenting Assaults, you can use this monster with some strength runes. You can have him go second in the turn order after you got rid of the enemy Megatons, and then you go in and do all of your AoEs, because you have like, what, 3 AoE skills? You have 4 AoE skills. You can do your curse and stamina leak, you can do your possession, and you can do your curse again, and the 100% stamina drain. So if anyone is immune to possession, you have the stamina drain. Like, you can literally do all 3 AoEs against the enemies once you get rid of Megatons. Or you can go with 3 speed if there's no Megatons, and you just go for whatever denial you need to. So we're going to play around with it. Considering this is a free-to-play monster, I do want to showcase him without Unrelenting Assault first, because, yeah, you wouldn't have it, and then we'll see how he can best be utilized. So skill set-wise, I would say we're going to run, we'll start off with the denial first, AoE possession, and we'll do 100% stamina plus curse. Alright, so we have possession, we have curse. I would say you want to, I think these 2 AoEs are probably enough, and then you go with your singles. I would say you run both single possession skills. This is what I would say for a PvP kind of skill set. Yeah, I say you can forego the 0 cooldowns. And I really like Thirst for Glory, though. Don't discount this one. You might get away. You might be able to not run. I would say you probably could not run Corrupted Warrior and do Thirst for Glory, just so you can always 50% stamina drain, 50% stamina drain, 50% stamina drain. Especially if you do the AoE possession. Well, I'm trying to think of the turn order. If you do AoE possession on turn 1, on turn 2 you do AoE curse, or you can do AoE curse on turn 1 and then Emperor's Room on turn 2, but then the enemies are going to be immune to possession, so then you wouldn't be able to possess again with Unwavering Discipline, but you would have the Thirst for Glory. So I would say this skill set is actually one of my... Yeah, I kind of like this skill set more. Yeah, I think this would be my PvP skill set, assuming I'm not running Unrelenting Assault, because if I'm using Unrelenting Assault, I want that Curse and Stamina AoE. But again, we're going to showcase this monster without that first. Fortunately, this monster can hold the Amulet, so you can drain even more stamina with Charizard's Amulet if you need to. So this is cool because if you do the AoE possession first, actually it's kind of crazy, right? If you run this skill, you have Curse, Stamina Leak, and then the Amulet also draining stamina. But you could also go with the talent that you never have to worry about stamina yourself, like the Tiny's Amulet. This will recover your stamina. Oh my gosh, yeah, you can 100% stamina drain without your 100% stamina drain skill with Jazzstar's Mask. Wow. You know what? Let's say you were to run this. Jazzstar's Mask, and really quickly, we're going to run, which one is it? The Charizard's Amulet. Let's say you were to run this. And then, this is so you don't have to worry about stamina yourself. Unholy Vigor, right? You do something like this, mechanic. In this case, you could run the Curse and Stamina Leak. You could run Possession. And you could run your 100% stamina drain. You could get away with this and start the game off with this. Next turn, go into the possession. If you still need the 100% stamina drain, you have it for everyone. Or actually, I'd probably do this. At this point, you probably wouldn't need the removes 100% of stamina from everyone. You don't. I guess you could, though. There's so many things you could do with this monster. He's cool. He's really interesting. The way his relic slots work out and everything, you can do a lot with this monster. I like him a lot. All right, runes. We're gonna try to go with a speed build, and just to drain stamina and try to showcase that. I'm gonna have to partner him up with someone running Dispelling Fist, of course. But we'll try this out. I'll probably just use him with Master Rat, and then yeah, I'm not trying necessarily to win. I probably could win because I have a lot of dots, but we'll see how this plays out. Okay, so this is going to be the team we're going to utilize. Remember that we now live in a world where pretty much any corrupted monster running Dispelling Fist can be your cleanser. So in this case, we're going to use Gartak since I have him at 137. I can give him all speed runes, and then he has ET skill, so if there's 2 Megaton monsters, I can get rid of both Megatons, and then he also has dots, so I'm going to try to win with dots using this team. So let's click fight, and let's see how well we can perform in PvP using Wang as a speedy monster. Oh, shoot. I think I'll be fine. Looking at the churn order, yeah. So my Megaton monster absorbs MT. Alright, Gartox, as I said, is there to remove the Megatons. Let me see if I ran the shield. Yes, Fatits May, I can remove that shield. But let me see if I ran an ET skill. Mud Claws, because I want to get rid of Tortures. Oh, did I not run any ET skill? Oh, man. Alright, I'm going to have to fix that. But let's get rid of your shield. Alright, so he has Drown. Dispelling Fist gets rid of that. Alright, so let's look at enemies. We have Laser Beam Sword, so can't recover stamina. Mr. Beast Banner, you can recover stamina with that. And alright, we're good. So here is, what I wanted to showcase first was the Charizard's Amulet and Jastar's Mask in effect. So even though this monster has a ton of stamina, yeah, I could, oh, but I can't play the Curse, huh? Oh, that's what sucks. So here's the 100% Down Drain. We'll do this, just because I need to make sure Steam Wrath has no stamina. So all the way from 814 to 0. Here is a dot, Quicksand. I missed on Witch Cat. So you have to recharge. Mr. Beast Banner kicks in. Infected's Hard Arrest. I got hit with the Shock. That's fine. Here is an AoE Drowned. So again, just trying to win with dots with this team. Alright, Mouse Run, become the Protector. That's fine. Alright. On my next turn, I can do the Curse and Stamina Leak. And this time it will land. And I can also do the AoE Possession. And I can also do the single 50. And we're going to go with the Curse and Stamina Leak. There we go. Alright, so yeah, like this monster, Curse and Stamina. Let's wait till it gets a turn in. We're just going to recharge. If I was super scared, right? Again, the 50 does come in handy because it is spammable. Use it whenever. I could also do the Possession, so now you're possessed. Alright, use Stamina extra turn skill, and then there we go. Look at that. Winning with just speedy monster. Whoa, winning with a speedy Wang and not an attacker Wang or anything, utilizing UA, and just winning with a lot of dots. Let me give him an ET skill. That way I can, let me see. Remove shield from one enemy. Okay, so let me do Dirty Waters, one enemy. Okay, so now I can do an extra turn, remove shield from one enemy. Wait, I thought I had another ET skill. Oh, why did I think he was an ET attacker? Alright, well, how does Dispelling Fist? Does it need to deal damage after damaging with a skill? It doesn't work with Gartox then. Wing Su would be better, but this is my faster monster, so we're just going to keep this up, and let's just do a few more battles. So I like this. You can win with dots. I have Quicksand, I have Drowned, I have Bleed, I have Curse, I have Stamina Leak. I have a lot of things I can do. I don't like this specific team because it's legendary, so we're going to move on to the next one. I like this monster a lot, actually. Great PvP monster. It's not PvP, sorry. Great free Legends Pass monster for sure. Alright, so once again, my whole objective is get rid of MT, and I will do it with, not Mud Claws, with this one right here. Boom. And you have Drowned. Then I'm going to go, you know what, I'm actually going to go, again, just to showcase that your relics are the 100% Stamina Drain. Charizard's Amulet kicks in, Jastar's Mask kicks in, and they have Curse and Stamina Leak. This monster does have a Stamina Regen. Here is a Quicksand, so get that dot damage in. You have to recharge. You ended up recharging. Here is a Drown to everyone. Drowned, by the way, also removes stamina, whereas Drowned removes 15% of stamina. And then I can do Possession. I can do the 100% Stamina Drain if I need it. And there it is. And now they have... Oh my gosh, this is great. I like this team I came up with right here. It's pretty awesome. It is pretty awesome. Let's do another fight. Let's do another fight, and let's see how well this performs. Let's click fight. And again, right now I'm not using UA. I'm using only Vigor in case I need stamina. This would recover my stamina. There's another Megaton monster. Let's go ahead and remove... Oh, whoops. That was a waste. Let's do Fatits Mate. All right. Kodama, I might get in trouble here with Soul Eater, but I do have my 0 cooldown skill that I can utilize. So if I'm like, who's the biggest threat? Honestly, with the Drown and Stamina Leak, he's going to go to 0. So let's remove stamina from Kodama. Charizard Amulet kicks in. Recharge. Alright, yep, stamina drained. Recharge. Amber Dust. Recharge. Alright, I can do Thirst for Glory. Who is the biggest threat? Let's say Kodama again. Let's remove stamina from you. Charizard Amulet kicks in as well. Mate applies Drown. Here, let's attack Tabora. And then Curse Stones. Ouch, now I have dots against me. Alright, Sin Eater cleanses, Mud Jet. Yeah, let's Quicksand over here. And then I have, finally, I can do my Curse and Stamina. And then watch, Stamina minus, well, I don't even know what that was. Minus, it was a good amount. Let's go Mud Claws, applies Bleed to everyone. Alright, we have dot damage on them. Ooh, I was so close. Kodama is almost dead. I got hit with a dead tree. Dead, but I come back. And, oh, we better end it here. I don't know, after a while, everyone just died. Yeah, so this is pretty fun. This is cool. And you can play around with the relics, but I think the relic slots on Wang ended up being really good. Talents, you can also, of course, if you don't need to worry about stamina, right? You could, of course, always go Burning Hands, and now you're just winning with a bunch of dots. Like, this is a full dot team right here. I have Quicksand, I have Bleed, I have Drowned, I have Curse, now Burning Hands, I have AoE Burning, I have a lot of AoE skills. Let's skip this one and go on to the next one. So Burning Hands, yeah, great free-to-play monster. If you guys can rank him up, I don't know if I would necessarily say invest Ludum into him. I think Spec is the best monster to invest Ludum currently in the game. But overall, he's a good monster. If you can get sales watching Monsterwood videos, whatever you got to do, I would definitely do it. Here is the Drowned, and this will remove positive effects from everyone. So now they have Drowned, and they have the Stamina Leak from my Status Caster. I can go into the Curse and Stamina Leak. Alright, and then Burning Hands kicks in. Now they have a bunch of dots. I should probably end this battle soon. Look at that. And then here's a Quicksand. Alright, Undead Mr. Beast is going to be dead again. Crew Joke. I'm just going to recharge here. And recharge, yeah. So that's where that Unholy Vigor would actually come in handy, right? I could have recovered stamina and done an AoE possession or 100% stamina drain, whatever I need to. I will end it there. Let me just showcase him with UA for a bit. But again, he's not a UA. He doesn't need UA. If you do give him UA, you need to go strength on the monster. That's the only way he works out, right? Otherwise, you're not dealing enough damage. So let's do speed. And then relics. We'll give him UA. But again, I don't think he's one that actually needs it. And assuming you don't have the Golden Pass, right, you wouldn't even have it. Deals moderate AoE, AoE, AoE. Yeah, we'll use all AoE skills. Let's just see how this battle goes. The thing is, I'm at a low trophy league, so the battles may not be that good, but we'll see. That's decent. Alright, so as always, get rid of MT. Success. And then we'll go from there. Forget your tricks. Alright. Oh, by the way, if you're going to use them with UA, you change the relics, because you are going to get stamina drained. So you change the relics so that you always have something you can utilize. Here we'll go with this. UA kicks in, Charizard's Amulet kicks in, Jostar's Mask. Again, because look what happened. I just got hit. If this was more ranked up, I could have gone to like 0. Then you go with the Possession. So now they're possessed, stamina drain, leaked, everything. And then you end off with your other AoE, or if there's only one monster alive, you single target it. And yeah, that's as a UA user, he's also really good. But again, if you are going to UA him, here, let me showcase. I would say you would change relics and you would go with Tiny's Amulet, because that's the way you recover stamina. Mask, you can honestly keep it, or you can swap it if you want to. That's honestly up to you. We'll do one more battle with UA, and that'll be it. Overall, great monster design, great animation. Love the monsters, super fun to play with. These are weaker monsters, but that's fine. Recharge. Maybe we'll do one more then. Bam, here we go. First attack, and they have the Curse and the Stamina Leak. Then you would go in with the Possession. Am I going to kill you? How much is 20k damage? Oh yeah, I don't want to kill you. Do you have Revival? No Revival, so we'll just call it a day there, and we'll go on to, we'll do one more then. I want a stronger battle. I might just have to trophy climb, and then we can, definitely for the rank 5 videos, I'll trophy climb, and we'll have some really strong battles. At least that is the hope. Oh look, we have a Spec. Oh look, we have 2 Megatons. So this is a situation in which, if it wasn't Gartox and it was anyone else that could remove, that had an ET skill, I'd be able to remove positive effects and remove positive effects again. Maybe like a Dream, right? My Dream could do that, because he has an extra turn skill that deals damage. But there's the first Dispelling Fist. Ouch, yeah. Oh man, this would have been a nice showcase, but it is what it is. Alright, let's exit out. Because I would have been able to get rid of both MTs. Come on, give me a good battle. Come on, give me something good. We have, okay, 150s. I'm down with that. Alright, cool. So I will go first, and I will do Bleed reduces damage output. Let's just remove your shield. I didn't have to do that. Yeah, we'll go with Bleed. Dispelling Fist, Stamina Drain. I hope he doesn't, I don't think he'll OTK Ollie. Yeah, I'm good. Okay, cool. So then I'll be able to do everything. Alright, Soul Leader. And then here we go. Here is my first AoE skill. They have Curse, they have Bleed, they have Stamina Leak. Runs, Trap, Exhausting Mass. Look, I went to 0, but Tiny's Amulet basically makes up for it. Here is the AoE Possession. Alright. And again, I'm going to get Stamina Drained, but Tiny's Amulet heals me. And then here's my other AoE skill. Yeah, and just Yeah, I almost ended up killing two of them, and then when dot, they're pretty much good. And if they're not dead, then the possession, is also working against them, and he died. And then when Rotten goes, he would probably die with the curse being buffed more, and then the drown and the bleed. So overall, gotta say, I really like the monster. Synergizes really well. He has great relic slots. He has really great relic slots for the monster, considering all the stamina drain he can do. We have Curse, Stamina Leak. Oh my gosh, he's awesome. He works really great with the drowned monster as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what you thought about it in the comments below. Any questions, if you want me to test anything in particular, let me know in the comments below. Thank you very much, and remember to subscribe.